This is the biannual meeting of the Assembly, which is the opportunity for parliamentarians across British Isles and Ireland to discuss matters of common interest. And this particular plenary conference has a number of items on it of current relevance to the situation in Northern Ireland, and will be a valuable forum for discussion.
Well, it was from the former British Parliamentary Assembly that the reciprocal health agreement with the Isle of Man was discussed. The motion was put forward, supported by this Assembly, and as we now know, what was a temporary arrangement has now been put in place with the UK and the devolved administrations. And in Jersey, that's exactly what we want, because we don't have it at the moment. It is a very real issue, especially for elderly people, some of which can't get insurance.
It's made a great contribution to bringing understanding between British MPs and members of the Oireachtas. And it goes back to 1990 when we first met. And at that time, there was a great gulf between what was being said in Parliament and what was being said in Dáil Éireann. And we really didn't understand the situation. And the contacts, the meetings we've held, particularly the social contacts as well, has bridged that gulf, and it's had a significant effect in ending the troubles in Northern Ireland, and certainly bringing in the agreement between the two. So I believe the body, not in any spectacular way, but through the microsurgery of hundreds of contacts between individual members of Dáil Éireann and members of Parliament and Lords and all the rest of us have got together, it certainly eased that tension and established a bridge of understanding between the islands.
Does this cost the Isle of Man taxpayers' money, this sort of event?
No, it hasn't. Not at all, because the organisation and the funding of the conference here in the Isle of Man is being undertaken by the Secretariat at Westminster. The conference alternates between Republic of Ireland and United Kingdom. It was the United Kingdom's turn this time, and they accepted our invitation to have the conference in the Isle of Man, and of course we're very pleased indeed to be able to welcome delegates and to host them.
Now, events in Ireland especially over the weekend, will those sort of things be affecting your discussions today at all?
They will. There's nothing, because of the immediacy of that event, on the agenda, which is pre-planned, of course, but I'd be surprised if there was not reference during the course of discussions, because we will be discussing the recession. We'll be discussing economic development through tourism tomorrow morning, and almost certainly the present topical situation in Ireland will feature in that.
I mean, you know how these things are. It's been perceived as just another getting together of the boys. Does it actually, in your views, produce results?
It has a lot of value, and I think a good example of that is the last conference, which was held in Ireland. The unanimous resolution was passed calling for the restoration of the reciprocal health agreement between the Isle of Man and the UK, and the actions following that, I think, were instrumental in, or a key element at least, in the decision to reverse that decision. And from the 1st of October, of course, we've had full reciprocal rights. So the Assembly does have a valuable part to play when politicians need to get the message across to each other.
Please like and subscribe to the Isle of Man TV channel. Thank you.